Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 110 of Black Lake Settlers. So let's get going. I want to do a lot of things at once. So first things first, Sheba, who is a miner, goes north. And then Luna and her, let's do the first three docks, Braveskin and Yanshui, head south. Alright. Then if I zoom in, I also want to put into 4 transport pods. Gamer Inspired and Sylvie, as well as Ozalbo and Valentin. Bring 150 kibble and all the survival meals. Good. Ozalbo standing right here. Perfect. Take wake up and eat a nice meal, and then I'll have to... Oh, here's Valentin. Valentin is going to eat a meal and take a wake up. Alright. That is good. Then the next thing I want to do is a pod launch of... I gotta think about this for a second. Penguin, what do you have? Okay, Penguin... Cupid. I'm just... Maybe Knack. Sheba. I have to pick one of these guys, so Penguin. Okay, Penguin, Knack, Endelos. Endelos, Knack, and Penguin. As well as 10 fine meals and 5 medicine and 3 wake up. And then animal pulsar, triple launcher, triple launcher, triple launcher. I ain't messing around. Alright, get those guys in. Over at my outpost here, I wanted to make some structural changes. Just like that. I'm going to wall off this cube so that it can't be used as an approach for an attack. Nara, instead of hauling a dead body, let's haul some steel. Sheba's coming to join us as a miner, so I'm going to build another mine. Oh, shut up, you. So I am trying to make the very boring process of mining a bunch of plasteel interesting by doing a lot of stuff on the side. Alright, so this is ready to launch. Next up, I'm going to launch My Little Pony. Cupid, load My Little Pony in. Alright, Valentin and Ozalbo, what are you waiting for? This is a lot of stuff at once. Come on, guys. Okay, they were waiting on the meals being loaded. So this is all set. This is for the compacted plasteel that we found over yonder. How close is My Little Pony to being loaded in? We're waiting on My Little Pony. So one of my long-term goals is to use... One of them is to assault outposts of enemies, and one is to use my Thrumbo in an attack. Okay, so there's no danger here. That's awesome. Valentin. Give to pack animal. Give to pack animal. Pick up. Pick up. Pick up. Changing your meals. Ozalbo, I want you to cut this tree. And Valentin, I want you to start mining. I'm cutting the tree so that I can torch lamp the node here, which will speed up. Okay, so My Little Pony's all set to go. So let's do it a little bit of an attack. We're going to launch to this outpost. I am heavily using my pods up. And that should be fun. And it will take a while to generate the map encounter. I'll be patient. So I have a meleeer that's can also be an animal handler, and then I have 2 rangers who have really good weapons, and we're attacking tribals. I also have a psychic animal pulsar, so what I'm going to do is, once they land, I'm going to have them trigger the pulsar, triggering all of the animals on this tile to go crazy and attack the tribals, and then I'll send my Thrumbo as backup. And that will satisfy the using a Thrumbo to attack. That's why the Thrumbo and the raiders are in different groups, so that I don't make my own Thrumbo go crazy, because that would be awful. Okay, so the attack began. Memmi's granduncle's here. I also sent a bunch of triple launchers just in case I need some sort of bailout. So each one of these guys is going to pick up a triple launcher, and then each one is going to take wake up. Who's the doc here? Knack is the dockiest doc, so Knack's going to pick up all the medicine. Penguin, you're going to pick up 3 meals. Let's go ahead and activate the pulsar. Knack, you're going to pick up 3 meals. Endelos, you're going to pick up 3 meals once he gets there. Alright, so we already have some animals coming to us. I haven't even really looked at... Oh, so there's a bunch of boomlopes to the northwest. Where'd we... Oh, just a rat. Alright, Penguin, pick up the medicine. Then, let's send My Little Pony. Now that the pulsar's triggered. The tribespeople are attacking my colonists. Now let's take a look. There are 19 tribal, but there is a bunch of crazy manhuntered animals coming in too. Now I definitely don't want boomlopes up my butt, so let's get rid of the boomlopes. Nax needs a meal. I should have anticipated that beforehand. Okay, so these boomalopes are getting wrecked. I like how separate those pods landed. There's one in that. Cool. So the small stuff I can just sort of squish. My Little Pony is going to be assigned to Penguin. And I'll release him. No, unrelease. I definitely don't want to melee a boom rat if I can help it, but it might. Oh, perfect. Okay, so the rain will help. Doctoring. Oh, lump of sandstone. Yeah, forget it. I'm not even going to pay attention to that. Okay, these guys are having a hard time dealing with the animals that I made go crazy. I've managed to kill off everything that was around me. So I'm just patching myself up so nothing gets infected. Tribespeople are fleeing. Base is destroyed. And I know it doesn't seem like I used words. I didn't really use my thrumbo in an attack, but it attacked some animals. And that's really what matters here. Now the thing is, there are still potentially a bunch of, there's still a bunch of crazy animals left on this tile, which makes the tile kind of unsafe. And we have some tortoises coming to attack me. I'm just patching the rest of this up. I'm sort of curious what there is to loot here, though. So I'm not gonna... I did take out this tile, but I definitely want to check out what there is left. Oh. My little pony stood back up. Alright, so let's go head north. Now, of course, there is still loads of crazed animals, and we're in a swamp, so I'm going to have to find a nice clearing so that I can shoot them, because there's a lot of cover, and it's going to be hard to shoot wargs and stuff with all this cover. Luna and Sheba, you're in on the move. Just to make it look nicer, I'm going to wall it off like that. Cargo pods of meat. Cool. And what, to the hunting camp? Alright, nice. Hunting outpost just got some meat. Oh, speaking of meat, let's switch these hoppers over. So, copy setting. Paste setting. And then if we're going to send meat from our ship outpost, we're going to need better doors to allow for it. So I'm going to put a door here that allows pod access and move the turret over one, even though it won't provide nice cover. All right. The drill is half done-ish. Okay, so I'm going to make my stand here. Penguin I'm going to have stand back a little bit so my little pony doesn't get interfered. Oh my god, there's still so many. Okay, I'm going to actually retreat back to this pond here so I can exit the zone if I need to. Just because there's an overwhelming amount of insane animals. The tribals did a pretty good job, but they're tribals, you know, they're not gonna... They got overwhelmed. Oh boy, okay. Luna's heading south to collect some slag and meat. Sheba's heading north to help mine. All these guys... I don't know. There's some mining to be done. Let me check to see if there's any miners to assign. Depends. You're gonna make a weird miner. No, I really don't have a lot of people skilled at mining. I'm gonna add them, but the lower, if your skill is below 9, you're not getting full yield, which is sort of important. Okay, so with our backs to the exit, I feel a little bit better about, and I'm gonna go stand like kind of in the middle of the river, just so that it's harder for the enemies to get me. Of course, I'm gonna get soaking wet, and I'll stand here in the mud. So 20 hours to potentially kill off all these little creatures or leave. So Luna just arrived here at the hunting outpost. What I'm going to do is to add low priority stockpiles on the slag so that we can haul the slag home. Let's make this a normal priority. There's no more ambrosia there, so we'll get rid of that. So maybe that's enough slag, we'll see. I aim to fill up this this caravan with slag. Yep, that's enough slag added to it. All right, choose route, back home. Done. Can you guys shoot the squirrel? All right, penguin, kill it. I might have to order targets here so that I leave the small stuff to the melee and the big stuff to the rangers. Good, good. Alright, let's go and release. Yeah, Thrumbos, don't mess around. They're pretty gnarly in terms of strength. The only big thing left is the alpaca. Oh, this is so crazy. Oops. No, 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 I didn't mean to move you. Ah, no. Stop. Nice. Oh, this Thrumbo. Oh my god. So wonderful. Just... Okay. No friendly fire, please. Swanky. Alright, what's left? There is this group. I'm going to go on the prowl. No more releasing the Thrumbo. We'll try to keep it in the pocket. The amount of animal mayhem here is crazy. So these guys are either wounded or slow. And also not manhunted for the turkey anymore. So a lot of these animals are no longer manhunted. Ooh, some visitors to the home tile. Cool. Which means penguin. Let's go ahead and order claim and move on in. So what's still manhunted? Some of the tortoises. Only like 2 of them. Most of the other ones are not. So as long as I have them conscripted, the manhunted stuff will get fired on. Wow. Oh, look at you with your double strand hat. You were the chief. Alright, area revealed. A bed. Wow. Fascinating. Fascinating architecture here. Some pemmican. Okay, minor break risk. Was this... Oh, beer, I guess. I'll see what I can bring home, but my... Ooh, chocolate. Cool. Tribals don't have a lot, but I can get behind some chocolate. Alright, Endelos is a night owl, and he's he's awake in the day, which is definitely not going to help his mood out. Knack, you're getting a little moody. Yeah, drink a beer and then eat some chocolate. Penguin's still going door to door. Okay, that's a totally useless room. And last but not least, some rice storage. Cool. I'm gonna wait till Knack eats the chocolate. He just needs a little bit, just for the mood modification, and then let's form a caravan. And we'll bring pemmican. Trying to think of what's worth bringing. So the beer, probably. Let me bring the beer first. Beer, yes. I already have the triple launchers because I picked them up. Their clothing, I don't really care for. I guess just pemmican. The muffalo is probably, and the chocolate, of course. The muffalo is probably going to eat a lot on the way home. So the most food I can bring, the best. All right, choose the route. Head actually back home. And we have 7 days of food, getting there in a day and a half. Nice. That was kind of fun. I don't usually attack like that, but now I have a long-term goal that I can cross off the list. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so Sheba is now mining, and there's another deep drill. So there's 2 deep drills that we can mine at, which is great. I want to get 1 more. I'm going to get 3 miners on 1 tile. And then once I build that last mine, I'm going to open it up to... oh, you know what? This is not good for temperature. Let's fix this. Then I'm going to open it up so that we start constructing the ship. Now, there was a point made, which was that couldn't I just stack all these with the interaction spots? Yes, I could, but aesthetically I'm not going to. I know, it seems silly, but it's just the way it is. So these guys are all set. My vein miners. So let's get them home. They've probably been standing around for a while. Choose route. Go straight to the ship. 8 days of food, no problem. Luna and Bluebird are loading up the muffalo with food and slag. Okay, I got a mad rat somewhere. Nothing that Luna can't take care of. Chased to the ship. Not even a relation to anyone, so no. Bulk goods trader. Oh, nice, nice. I'm excited about that. Let's go ahead and set up our trade pod. Lenka is still here, and she's probably the most equipped to... Oh, I already had trade price improvement up. Let me put that back. Lenka. Deliver the beacon, call the bulk goods. So I need 2 more enemy outposts, 1 and 2, that I'll hit next. And I probably won't use the muffalo, or the thrumbo, because it's not that safe. I know that's a pretty lame excuse. Come on, Luna. Kill the rat. Okay. You need to self-tend. Well, honestly, Niklox is a medic, but whatever. What is your... Oh, you are a doctor. Like a proper... Oh well, whatever. Shoulda, coulda, but didn't, so won't. So she's all set. Take her off of doctoring. And... yeah. Load that slag in. I think she's just about ready to go. So I have a lot of thrombo fur. What do you guys have? Go juice, survival meal, some silver, some dusters, some smoke leaf. They don't really have anything worth trading. I just checked. Okay, I have a lot of moving parts, but I think I'm managing it all nicely. Wolf, could you, before you rest, haul the wort? And maybe I'll make some beer, now that it's not boiling hot in this space. So here is the bulk goods trader. They've got... I'm gonna sell the heavy fur. Flake and yayo. The antibiotics, the thing is, there's really no way for me to give everyone antibiotics. So I'm just not going to give anyone antibiotics. Some dusters. Good toques I'm going to sell. I can do better than that. And the art. The standing lamp. Some random wooden bed. And then let's go look to purchase. Plasteel. I'll make sure they don't have any ore. Okay, I'm going to buy as much plasteel as I can. So 230. Oh, wow, what a guess. 232. I was off by 2. Wow. All right, that math was awesome. And then Lenka. I'm going to have you move the pod. Or move the trade beacon. And buy the rest of it. So there's some plasteel, and that will help with the advanced components. Speaking of advanced components, we are making up to 30 now. I have a leg here. Deef, you needed it. And I'm going to make sure Depends does the surgery. Because one of our doctors should not be a doctor. Alright, so Luna's got all that slag heading north. My hunters have a whole bunch of pemmican and whatnots heading west. And here is the rest of the plasteel. And once we get that plasteel, put the beacon back. Cool. Oh my god, so many moving parts. This zone can get erased. Oh, rhinos. Hello. You are a very good source of calories. I was hoping that enemies moved in elsewhere, or animals moved in elsewhere, but that isn't the case. Let's do the rhinos first. Wildlife. I'm not going to hunt turkeys. They're just not calorie dense enough to bother. Okay, so Deef's getting his leg. Is this the last leg I need? That's my question. So let's go and check out moving speed. Roxigo, you're frail. I wish there was like I could just get the info tab. You have dementia. You have dementia. Yep. Jova, you have asthma, and that's it. All right, so I need no more legs, so I'm going to get rid of this leg. Then, additionally, I'm going to allow I'm going to add a bill of dusters. Move the duster bill all the way up. Do this one forever. And this one will just be of Thrumbofur. I want to use up my Thrumbofur, and Thrumbofur dusters are as good as it gets. Oh, my little wolf has confusion too. Maybe he'll be the first one into a crowd sleep pod. Once I have this last drill mined up... You know what? This tree bothers me. I can't really see the drill. Jarrett, can you plant cut? No, but Wolf can. Zooming all the way out. There was a lot of slag that got put on this map tile due to all the raids. So I'm going to start hauling it in. I also want to haul in everything else that's worth something. The components, etc., etc. Alright, the clocks, you're hunting rhino. That's kind of a dangerous thing to hunt. And you're doing it with a minigun. Makes me a little uneasy, but... You know, if I need to send back up, I will. Alright, so Luna's back home with all of these slag. So what I'm going to do is to set up a temporary zone here. Area 1, that's fine. And I'm going to expand the slag dump stockpile so that we can actually store all the slag that we're about to dump out. Shouldn't be at the door. Okay, and then my animals, my muffalo, all going to area 1. And then I'll just have them dump out the slag. Good, good. So I'm getting the dusters made. Our meat looks okay, not great, but okay. The backup NPM, I'm going to do milk. And what would this be? This would be foods of raw food, animal product, milk. Because we can start using milk in our lavish meals too. Yep, and our fine meals. Yep, okay, good. We could even use the milk over the meat if we wanted to be vegetarian, although I'm not going to be in-game. Okay, so 1 rhino down, 3 rhino to go. And they've split up a little bit, which is good, because if they all turned Manhunter all at once, that'd be bad. So Bluebird is manually hulling slag 1 by 1. That's admirable. It's going to take a while, but admirable. So all this wort is about to spoil. I was thinking of using it in a fermenting barrel. Let's just have Griffin crank one out real quick. Oh, need wood. We'll just fill the barrel. The next thing Wolf is going to do is get some more wood, so that's totally fine. Luna's finally healed, which means, yes, we've got some slag to dump. Now, some of this landed right in the stockpile, some did not. Not all of this is slag, however. But obviously, we'll have a lot of steel to smelt. Good. Animals, go to the ranch. Alright, so that smelter will be busy. Fine by me. The poison ship down south, I kind of want to deal with, so I'm going to unsuspend the high explosive shells and try to, I wouldn't say cheat, but use a strategy that's a little little cheating light, let's call it, and get that ship dealt with. Alright, Wolf, you're up. Next thing I want you to do is the hopper. Not the hopper, the tree and then the barrel. Alright, Deep has his new leg. Because it wouldn't hurt to have some extra beer in this tile. And if we can make it locally, all the better. Alright, visitors are leaving, that's fine. And that's about all the time I have for this episode. It was very action-packed. And I hope to try to make future episodes until the end, until the shipbuilding, somewhat more exciting. Because obviously watching me mine a bunch of plasteel will put you all to sleep. So I'm going to continue to try to throw some right hooks and uppercuts to you all so that it doesn't put you to sleep. So if you have any suggestions as far as that goes, yes, I plan on attacking 2 more enemy outposts because that's a long-term goal, and maybe using my thrombo. I don't know how much I want to endanger its life, to be honest. Let me know. Let me know if you have any tips, tricks, ideas of that sort, and I'll have to catch you all later. So thank you all very much for watching. Adios.